Good morning, guys, and welcome to Trade Confident. Well, let's go over Solana, which happens to be over here our 75th for 75th win on this channel, guys. We have not lost a trade yet. It has been so much fun to trade this trade with you guys. I just woke up and I did an update for you. I literally just did an update. It was the last one, not even 30 minutes ago. I ended up moving the stop loss here. I'll show you guys what I did. I will go over this trade. I'll show you the next setups here. Make sure you guys watch the second half of this video because I'll show you guys how to get over here and take all the trades that I'm taking. Guys, we are not scalping the market here for like 1 to 2%. Like some people are like, 75 wins in a row, you have to be scalping the market for 1 to 2%. Like, no, you guys are going to lock in 10.38% on this single trade alone with this stop loss move, and I'll show you guys how I got there. But these are not small wins. We took 32% on Bitcoin, over 20% profit on Link and DOT last week, and we're going to continue to move this up here. So I'll show you guys how to get into the trades on the second half of this video, as well as get into the Telegram channel. So let's go over the exciting part now. Let's go over Solana of where we think this is going to go and give you guys an update of what I'm looking at right now. So we got into Solana here with this buy limit at $200 flat, and this was back on October 26th. Yes, I do keep track of all these with timestamps, so everything is kept transparent. Doesn't matter if you guys go back in the videos on YouTube, you'll be like, wow, those are actually still the same, and they're all accurate. I promise to keep it all accurate, guys. And you guys can also always see the profits in here, as well as every single video I come out, or excuse me, the timestamp and the updates that I do. I always have timestamps on all these so you guys can see this. Just keeps everything transparent and honest. Just the best way to run a channel. Okay, we got in here at $200. I then ended up calling an exit, a full market order exit, up here at $212. And then we saw this price shoot up here. And now what I just did this morning is I called a stop loss move to 220.48, and that was where we locked in this quote-unquote guaranteed of 10.38% profit. At the very moment right now, you guys are actually currently up on this trade 12.21%, so great job. Now, if you guys are in Solana, I'm going to give you guys this analysis, but if you're not in Solana, it's going to be very applicable to you because I'm going to show you guys how to get into the next buy limit for Solana so you can take advantage of the next winning trade that I have coming out here for this call. We have not lost a trade. I highly recommend you guys set it up because the market is red here and we are moving down. Bitcoin is seeing a nice little crash here, and we could start seeing a breakdown into a bear market if we break below 60,000, which is the ascending support line right now. Okay, watch this. This is a little bit more of a professional way and a little bit more advanced way to pull a trend line, but I want you guys to follow me on this chart here, and I'll show you guys what I'm watching for. Trend line, take the low here, take the high, and this actually is going to be an extension out here to the top. We're going to take this, the low, the higher low. This is a break, a retest. This will come into play sometimes into the future, so I'm watching that. So that is an official, just a little bit more of an advanced trend line you guys can draw. Another trend line that I'm really watching for in here is this one right here. This is what's called an ascending wedge pattern. So you basically have the wedge that's narrowing at the top, and if I went like this, it'd be broadening at the bottom like this. See how it's broader and it's getting narrower? This is an ascending wedge formation, okay? This will usually almost 70 to 80% of the time actually break to the downside to push us into bear market cycles. This happens a lot of times even when you're on lower time frames and you guys see the formation over here where you're seeing ascending wedges like this. This is where we start seeing price movement breaks back down. You see the ascending wedge formation right here, and then we see this move back down on the market. So this is what we're here seeing on a larger scale. Also, why do I have you guys have the price versus money flow and trend exhaustion on your charts all the time? It is to watch these moves back down in the market. When we push up here to the top red sections, we are looking for moves back down on cryptocurrencies. This is where we ended up getting within these few candles up here, and now we're seeing this move back down. Previous time when we got up in here to the red section, it does not matter if it got to the top or if it got to the bottom. Anywhere in the top red section, guys, we are seeing at minimum a consolidation to a move back down, if not a move back down on the market. If you ever see a high and another higher high formation on Solana, and you guys see the trend exhaustion moving down here, huge divergence, and you need to be watching for that drop. Look at this. Right when we got to the top red section, we see the move back down. We're also seeing the well money flow up high here. We're seeing it up high here. We're seeing it up high here. A place where money likes to take profits. And when they take profits, what happens? The price moves back down in the market. And then right when we get down to the bottom section of the trend exhaustion down here, when we touch that bottom section, what I'm talking about is this zone right here, that line and this line. When we get down here, that's where we see pumps. That is where we see pumps, and that is where we see pumps. It's literally like the currency is not going down any further, and it's saying, okay, we hit the bottom of the trend exhaustion. We got to go back up. We hit the bottom. We got to go back up. We hit the bottom. Like, you guys know this can go down as far as it wants to go, but for some reason, interesting, interesting is that this is stopping with our indicator down here. It's how we coded it based off the behavior of how this crypto is traded on this exchange and ticker. This is when you guys can see some incredible accuracy of moves up and down. Two best indicators you guys will ever use for crypto, in my opinion. And then the trend dashboard is absolutely amazing as well. So let's go over this, and I'll show you guys how to get these in a second. Here's what I want you guys to observe over here. The trend dashboard is majority what? It's clear. What do you guys see? It is majority green. What does this tell me? It says retail traders are going to buy and buy and buy into this thing as the price goes up. Because their indicators are saying to buy, they're saying the trend is their friend. They're buying on pump moves up. Guys, we never ever. Here's a little secret. You guys are like, how in the world are we 75 for 75 wins? Possibly, not to get prideful, but like I think we literally are the highest winning trade on all of YouTube, like the amount of trades. And we're not scalping either. We're taking 10 to 20, 30% on our trades here. We never enter into a move while it's going up, ever. We always enter moves on the way back down. Why? Because we always use buy limits, and you cannot enter a buy limit unless it's below the current price. And we're not talking about just like little moves back down. Like literally, people were getting in here and they were FOMOing, and we had our buy limit set down here, so we were getting this on the drop back down, okay? You guys are doing very, very good in this trade, but let me explain to you guys what's happening here. Retail traders ended up seeing all of their indicators up here go bullish when we entered into this run, okay? You guys need a pro account for this in order to do this replay, but I'm showing this to you guys to make a point here. If you guys come back here, look at what all the retail trader indicators are showing here. The RSI, stochastic, and MACD, standard indicators that everybody knows about, all the moving averages. This is where a lot of people jump into the market because they're like, oh my gosh, it is what, guys? Finish this sentence. It's going to the moon. No, nothing ever just goes to the moon. Everything has pullbacks. It's better to be patient. What I think you guys might see play out here is that you're going to see a lot of retail traders end up holding the bag up here on this move back down. If this ends up breaking the ascending support line here, and I would say this target we need to be watching here very closely is right about $210 here. If that breaks this, gets a retest and moves back down, there's a lot of angry people here that ended up following their indicators up here that told them to get in because we were pumping up and they thought they were just going to keep going to the moon. No, we are not doing that. What should you be doing when all retail traders are in here buying? You should be selling. That's exactly what we're doing, guys. We are moving our stop loss up in order to sell at these positions while retail traders are pumping the market. This is how the big hedge funds, which I've coached in the past, which we're now working with a lot of them, like people are trading with millions of dollars that I'm coaching over here. You guys, in order to enter into these, $10 million, $100 million contracts where they're exiting out of the market, you have to have that much money of retail traders buying in. Guys, the retail traders are like going to the slaughter every single day because all they're doing is they're using emotion. Let's go over to, I'll show this to you guys real quick. You guys want to know the indicators are? They're over here under the indicators tab. I'll go over this in the end of the video. The bundle pack is the best thing to get. Just get them on your charts. Crazy deal. I know, 82% off is nuts. Watch this. Let's continue the talk here about emotional. When you guys start seeing retail traders get very emotional in the market, they see the price going up and they get very excited and they get greedy. Watch this today. We could possibly see this metric here move up into the excited area. I don't think we're going to hit greedy, but possibly excited. What happens here is you get a lot of people getting very anxious in the market here. I'm sorry, let me say this a different way because anxiousness is when it's down here. They say, oh my gosh, I don't want to miss out. I just have to throw trades in here because they see the market going up. This is meant to be an emotional stimulus. This is meant to be an emotional stimulus for all retail traders. All of us who are trading professionally here, and we know the win rate is super high because we trade correctly over here, we know that we look for drops back down when the whole market gets emotional. That's where a lot of people are losing their trades and they're not winning. Okay, the metrics are going to update at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time every morning, so make sure you guys watch that. Take a look at this at the long and short trades for Solana. Not much is happening. The long trades have been steadily increasing here. We saw a little bit of a drop off here, but short trades haven't increased as well. I want to watch this. If short trades or long trades all of a sudden just increase like we saw over here, this is what I'm really looking for, kind of the sentiment to change in Solana. If short trades really increase, I think this will actually show that we're going to start moving back down here pretty fast, and we're going to probably see us get tagged into our next buy limit, which I'll show you guys here in a second. Looking at long versus short trade risk, still sitting in the neutral section here. So for us personally, we're not taking any trades right here, like absolutely not. First of all, we're not going to buy into FOMO as the price is going up. And even the buy limit is structured down here, so we're not going to enter in at top prices. We're looking for the move back down. Okay, if you guys are following here, you will understand why we haven't lost a trade yet and why we're making good profits. We are buying on the dip back down and we are very patient. What are whales and institutions doing while all the retail traders are FOMOing into this thinking it's going up? They are coming out here and short trades are what they are accumulating. While all of the people are going long over here because they are emotionally stimulated, like I told you guys, they're looking at their charts and they're seeing, 6, 7 green candles here in a row and they're like, oh my gosh. Like this is literally going to go to $250 without me. It's going to go to $300. But what you're seeing over here is actually the accumulation of short trades over here when this started pumping up very fast. The only time you guys saw whales and institutions accumulating an incredible amount of long trades in here was actually when the market dipped down. And what happened right after that? You saw the spike back up in Solana. This was the accumulation phase for whales and institutions. How many of you guys were accumulating with us down here? Probably not a lot based off the millions of people out there. Why? Because you're emotionally stimulated to get into the market when you guys see green candles. It's not what you're supposed to be doing when you trade. Wait for the pullbacks, guys. I'm trying to tell you guys, this is how you guys trade professionally. Go ahead and let yourself lose out on some profits going up. In the long run, you guys want to come in here, compound your interest, and not lose any trades in the market and keep winning and winning and winning for years and years to come. This is how you guys, in my opinion, should be trading because this is what has been proven to really work. Okay, Solana. As far as a move back down here, we need to be watching this support very strongly on the charts. It's right here around this 168, 167, right around this area. So I know it's low because it's on the daily time frame, 170. So we're going to cut this in the middle about 177, 168, about 170. Let's take a look at 170. That's going to put us right around here at these structure lows on the chart. It's going to be around here. It's going to be around here, here, and here. Now, do I think we could head back down here? Yeah, that's a possibility. But like I mentioned, we're going to need to watch this. Excuse me, guys. We need to watch this ascending support line right here. And I was mentioning earlier, we need to watch about 210. 210 is where I believe if we come down here, this will officially put us below this ascending support line. Possibly could see this move down, a retracement back up, and then this move down here. So we need to be watching that. You guys are currently at the moment, I'm just going to pull this up here, 13.58%. That's really, really good for those of you guys in this trade. So I want us to watch that. Moving down here, give me like 30 seconds more, and I'll show you guys how to set up the trade so you don't miss another one, okay? You guys are looking at dollar cost average entries here. For those of you guys who have like $10,000 and you're like, I want to throw $1,000 into the market and I just want to hold for 5 to 10 years, you guys are all in the profit for Solana. So great job, guys. You're just holding for a long-term hold. Diamond hand holders for DCA for diamond hand holders. Okay, looking at this, what did we get out yesterday? We saw that the metric printed out an exit point saying, hey, you know what? This may not be the exact top, but you need to watch to see a possible move back down. What are we seeing over here? We are seeing that this is overextended, and this is where I do believe we are going to see this move back down here. Now, let me cover the other side of this. Could Solana see a move back up? Yes, and where am I expecting it to head back down? It's going to be at this ascending resistance line here, and I do think this is the best one to be pulling here. So if this does move back up, I don't think we're going to be going any higher than about 250. It's going to cap out. Why? It's an ascending resistance. It is also a quarters theory number of 250. And guys, the trend exhaustion is ridiculously exhausted up here, as well as the well money flow, which I am expecting to see some price movement back down here for a nice higher low formation. If it breaks the ascending support, that is where you guys want to watch to see moves back down. This is so much fun here, guys. Okay, let's get into the next trade for Solana because most people are probably just going to win this trade, and if we get tagged out, they're all going to win this. Great, you guys are going to make money. Let's talk about the next trade. Here's what you guys are going to do. It's $49 a month. Sign up over here. I am looking to up the price of this, so make sure you guys get in here. I will grandfather you guys in at $49 a month if and when that does go up. Okay, I'm trying to keep things as low as possible for you guys. That's going to give you access to all the metrics for all these coins up here. These coins have plenty of profit packed into them. I promise you guys. I know you guys are like looking at other coins. Sticking to these top 10, there is plenty of profit. Go look at the testimonials over here of what people are doing, and it's going to be insane. Like this guy made, I think it was like $17,000 in one single day. Sorry, guys. I got to drink more water in the morning. Yeah, 17K euro in one single day that you made with the indicators. They're like, I sold at the top with the indicators. Guys, get the indicators. I'll show you how to do that in the second half of this video. Once you guys have your membership, it's going to give you access to all of the metrics over here. Here is how you guys get into all of our trades. This is so stinking simple. Right now this morning, come over here and click live trades. Once you guys do that, you guys can click into any of these coins here on the channel here. You guys click into any of these, okay? Link, Polkadot, any of these on the first 2 pages. Here's what you're going to do. Click into Bitcoin for an example. At 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, these lines update to give you guys the most recent buy limits, okay? If you guys have $1,000 or whatever trade allotment you have, you are simply going to split it into fourths, so 25% increments each. you are going to see 4 yellow lines below every single currency on this website this morning. Doesn't matter when you check it, 2 a.m., 2 p.m., doesn't matter. You're going to see 4 lines. Make sure you guys are just coming in here and you set your buy limit at these 4 lines. 25%, $1,000, $250 would go at each of these buy limits. And then make sure you guys, once your first buy limit is hit, you guys set a sell limit at the first yellow line above your first buy limit. If you have questions, watch this video. It explains literally everything. Once you guys do that, come down here into the Telegram channel where I will be helping you guys look for market exits and giving calls. You must be logged into Telegram on your computer or your phone first. Click this. It's going to give you guys a hot link over into the Telegram channel where I'm literally looking and I'm using the indicators over here, guys, the price versus the well money flow and the trend exhaustion to show you guys exits over here to give you guys profitable trade calls. That brings us to this. The indicators, guys, the best deal I've got going on this month so far, it is the bundle pack. It is 82% off right now. Crazy deal on this. This is the best deal you guys can get. It will include the price versus the well money flow. It will include the dashboard. It will also include the trend exhaustion, which I use every single day on the videos, as well as all the screenshots over here include all these 3 indicators, okay? These are the ones you guys want on your charts, on your charts minimum. Like minimum, guys, the price versus the well money flow, trend exhaustion, and the trend dashboard. The pressure gauge, which a lot of people were getting hyped up about yesterday, and I will show you this more in the future. This is also included in the bundle pack as well as 4 other indicators on top of these 5 that you guys can use for cryptos, stocks, and Forex. Incredible value. I coded indicators for a living for tradingview.com 2 years ago, and it's how I made my living. I promise you guys, the reason why we have not lost a trade is because the indicators, the metrics, as well as the risk management, and this is how we're not losing trades over here. So guys, make sure in the description you guys get the indicators. Watch this drop over here. They are looking for a drop back down in Solana, so watch the accuracy of this over here. Make sure you guys are setting up your buy limits. Get into the membership before that goes up, and simply just follow the buy limits and follow the Telegram channel so you guys can make some profits over here. I'm not a financial advisor. I got to make that clear, but we are over here. We're doing very well, and I'm going to try to push us to 80 for 80 win. Not push us. We're just going to trade the market calmly and let our buy limits get hit, and we're going to use good risk management, and we're going to try to go 80 for 80 wins by the month of November. So by the month of December, when it gets here, within the month of November, we're going to try to go 80 for 80 wins. If we hit 80 for 80, we're going to try to go 85 for 85 or 90 for 90 trades, whatever that is, but I'll keep you guys updated. So I'll leave you guys with this, just to ponder about. Anybody who's ever joined this channel and they followed our signals, not a single person has ever lost a trade since they've joined this channel. And we're not scalping for 1% to 2%, guys. Everyone's up 13.58%. You guys are locking in right now a total of 10.46% on this. And at the moment, about 13.95% up. Great job, guys. Get the indicators before they go up. Get the metrics, the membership over there before they go up, which gives you guys the buy limits. And make sure you guys are following me in the Telegram channel. God bless you guys so much. Let's do this. Let's make some more profits. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye, guys.